I'm so excited about this DIY that I'm showing you today. We are making Pearl Beauty Butter. Have you ever heard of such a thing? Well, you're going to hear about it right now. Okay, so have you heard of Pearl Beauty Butter? Now, I hadn't, honestly, until about a month ago, when my daughter, who's 16, who is permanently on Instagram and Tumblr looking at everything that's new and trending in the wellness world, she's like, Mum, can we buy some beauty butter? And I was like, wait a minute, what, for your face? We've got a lot of beauty butter in the house. She's like, no, to eat, to put on my toast. I'm like, really? I mean, what? Okay, show me. So we get the website up. This is a regular occurrence in the Juliana households. So we get the thing up, and I look at this thing and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is amazing. Normally when I look at things, I go, Lola, no, it's got ingredients I don't like in it, or is this, that, and the other. But anyway, I said, no, that looks delicious. It looks amazing. I want to buy it. I was just about to press add to cart when I was like, wait a minute. Twirling my moustache, I am going to actually try to make this and hack it. So that's exactly what I have done. It's actually a genius idea, because what a beauty butter is it's a butter, but it's not made of dairy. It's dairy free. It's made of coconut butter. That's not coconut oil, by the way. It's coconut butter, different. It is a treat, I'm not going to lie, it's still a saturated fat, but it's a really worthwhile treat. And why it is called a beauty butter is because it contains adaptogens, which actually help your body to adapt to the stresses in life, and also a very special ingredient, which is pearl powder, and some other special ingredients. But let's go to it. Get to it, and I'll talk you through the ingredients as we go. So let's get started. The first thing you are going to need is coconut butter. As I said before, different from coconut oil, and I'll pop the link underneath the video so you can see exactly where to find that. Now, I popped this in the microwave for about 60 seconds because you want it to soften up a little bit, because there'll be the sort of harder, more congealed texture. So that's going to go into my bowl. I have about half a jar in here, and this is going to depend on the size that you are making, the size of jar that you're making. Can you see how the stuff in there, oops, is a little bit thicker? There, perfect. Now, the next thing that I'm using are my additions. These are my powders that make it into a beauty butter. So the first ingredient that really makes it into the beauty butter is the pearl powder. Now, I got mine from Jing Herbs, link underneath the video. So I'm going to pop in about a teaspoon of this pearl powder that has so many beauty skin benefits in it. So that goes into there. Now, the next thing that I'm going to pop in is either with the color that I choose. So I could either go with my matcha green tea. That's the one that I'm going to show you how to make today. And I got my matcha from Jade Leaf Matcha. It is their culinary grade, perfect for this recipe. About a teaspoon. But I also wanted to show you, if you want to make the pink butter that is so pretty, you can use Miracle Red's superfood powder. It is so sweet and so delicious. Link is underneath the video, and that's what that looks like right there. Now, you could also pop in some honey. I'm going to be using some honey today. If you're vegan, you can use the vegan honey. And also, if you wanted to add a few more adaptogens, you can go to Jing Herbs, or even use something from Moon Juice. They have a lot of adaptogenic powders, just a little that you can sprinkle in there depending on your preference. But we're keeping it simple today. So I have my coconut butter, my pearl powder, and now I'm going to add here, you can see my beautiful Jade Leaf matcha. And don't forget, matcha is a polyphenol. It's very, very, very high in antioxidants.
and fiber. It tastes absolutely delicious. So really, truly, this is a beauty recipe par none. Now, the last thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add in my honey. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon here, and actually this is Manuka honey, so it's going to make your beauty butter so sweet and add all those antibacterial and antiviral benefits too. Really, my friends, can we get any better than this recipe? Personally, I don't think so. So you can see here, I'm using this whisk thing. You can use a general regular whisk. I wouldn't recommend a blender necessarily because you need a lot of product. But can you see how it's all dissolved, all that matcha, all that pearl powder? It looks so pretty, right? I have a couple of little lumps there, so using this little whiskey thing to get those lumps out. And then, my friends, I mean, honestly, how easy is this? We're going to get a little jar right there, and we're going to pour it into the jar. Oh, voila! We have a perfect, excuse my fingers because I need to taste a little bit. How wonderful is that? And then that, you know, I could have made a little bit more, but that makes a lovely gift. It will solidify a little bit when it cools down. So remember that. And you can always pop it in the microwave to soften it up. Now here's one. This is the pink butter that I made. And I have softened it up a little bit because it's cold here. And I wanted to spread it. So I have a healthy whole wheat graham cracker here. You could do it on toast. And you can see here how you can just spread it on. Oh my gosh, how delicious. It almost looks like a little frosting, right? How delicious is that? So you can put it on toast, crackers, gluten-free crackers, and when it's a little bit more liquefied like this, you can pour it on granola, cereal, or yogurt. Delicious.
Hi, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, there are hundreds more. And please also visit my blog at sophieuliano.com for detailed reviews, recipes, DIYs, and more.